After me, I'm a confident speaker.
I am a confident speaker.
Team players in the contestant order. Aravinda, haircut, Aravinda.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time this morning, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Aravinda. My pronouns are she and her. I'm used to introducing myself this way because of my name. Now, when I was younger, people would go, Mr. Aravinda, oh, Miss Aravinda. Now, they'd figure it out by themselves because back then I had long dark hair. But now that's gone. I have to introduce myself. And it's all gone thanks to one mosquito. How? I'll tell you. It all started on August 14th, 2024, when I was celebrating the launch of my new project to transform the city of Bangalore. For some context, I'm a transport planner. I'm also an expert on gender equality and disability inclusion. I have years of research and thousands of data points on everyone. Man, woman, child, transgender, person with disability, migrant, you name it, I know their problems. And I had made it my business to solve all of that. And so, on 15th of August, 2024, all geared up and ready, I got bit by a mosquito and admitted to the hospital for Delhi. Now, day one of Delhi, I was still Aravinda Devraj, transport planner with Delhi. Day three, I was Aravinda, daughter of Devraj, crying for her mummy. By day 7, I felt less than human. I was too weak to get up, to walk, to eat, or even use the washroom. My hands were swollen and sore and weak from all the IV injections. I couldn't even tie up my hair on them. Suddenly, the biggest problem to solve in Bangalore was that circular doorknob that I could never get a grip on. I had to go urgently and someone had opened the door. That is when I realized in every single one of my conversations with persons with disabilities, they had said something which struck very deep. Because none of this hurt. What hurt the most was the pity in the eyes of the people who offered help. All I wanted to do was scream inside saying, I don't need your sympathy, I just need a functioning doorknob that I can use when I want. Every single person with disability had said, we don't want your sympathy. We want a world in which we can act as equals and live with dignity. So, when I got discharged, what do you think was the first thing I did? I got a haircut. You know, what you can't manage, you eliminate. I stepped out of the parlor looking like Kiran Bedi. I tell you, that was the most transformative experience of my life. I discovered why men always carry a pocket comb. Because objectively, short hair is harder to maintain than long hair. I discovered that the aerodynamics is crazier inside the auto rickshaw. Sure, I had wind in my hair, but it was coming from behind. And I discovered, to my great joy, that wherever I went, I was grabbing attention. Heads turned, people stared. It gave me so much confidence that I went to my cousin's wedding in this look. It is a big deal, folks, because all my life I have grown up listening to my parents and A.R. Rahman, who said the beauty of a woman is in the length of her hair. But when I walked into that reception hall, believe you me, heads turned, people stared. An old grandma in the corner gave me a nod. All my cousins were clean with jealousy. One aunt came up to me surreptitiously and said, oh, I love your look. I'm going to get that exact haircut after I get my daughter married. My look was killing it. So with this newfound mark of feminine beauty, I went next day to the wedding, decked up in Kanchivaram, gold jewelry, glass bangles, big bindi, bright makeup. I walked in, but something felt off. Heads turned. People stared. It was a very uncomfortable stare. One very respectable elderly gentleman suddenly blocked my path. I looked up at him. No words were exchanged between us, but I could hear his thoughts loud and clear. They were saying, get yourself and your business outside these premises. I stood frozen there. I didn't know what to do until my husband came up next to me. And then I saw the gentleman's expression change. It's almost as if it went from Mr. Devraj. Oh, Miss Aravinda Devraj. Oh, please welcome her. He moved away, but I couldn't move. Transgender Act of 2019 flashed before my eyes. No individual or organization may discriminate against a transgender person on any grounds. No one had said anything to me. No one had touched me. But I felt violated. That day, if looks could kill, I was a dead man. That day, I realized that no amount of research, no massive data bank can ever tell you what it must feel like to live in the lives of these people. But one mosquito bite and one haircut can change your entire perspective. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today, humbled with the privilege to be able to introduce myself as Aravinda Devraj. My pronouns, she